What's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. Update 18.4.7, or hotfix 18.4.7, if you will. So we got new things going on inside of Warframe. Let's get down and dirty and busy here. I'll go ahead and showcase you everything that is new that I have here. These items have been added to my inventory by DE, along with all the other fan sites and public media relations groups that will have received these items for review for you. Okay, so that's what we do. Okay, so I like to keep that up there and let you know what is going on up front. Now, before we get into this, I see the guys talking about a little bug, so let's come over here to the codex and let's take a look at weapons. And apparently under here we've got a, I don't see it. Maybe, let me find it. I don't see it. What are they talking about? I don't see it. What? So they're talking about blah 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 Nikana and Spyra Prime in the codex. I don't see it. I'm in the codex here, so let's just look. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Not by rank. Staticor. So Spyra Prime. Just gonna grab that snapshot right there so you can see. Well, that's pretty interesting. And the Nikana Prime, that should not be in here. Grab a snapshot of this as well. That looks fucking awesome as all get up. So there it is. You see them. I am not lying to you. They're sitting right there in the codex right now. That's got to be a screw up. Hopefully we get to see those weapons soon anyway, because that would be cool. So back to the task at hand. Update 18.4.7. Like I said, some of these items have been given to the fan sites and media for quick review. So first off, we got the new Staticor that is out. Those things are pretty funky looking. If you buy it, it's 200 platinum. Otherwise, you're going to craft it inside of your clan dojo. Okay. Clan dojo requirements are going to be based off of the size of your clan. So it's going to be field Ron sample, alloy plate, nanospores, and tellurium, all based off the size of your clan. Okay, so it's scaled evenly. Excuse me. Build requirements for this are going to end up being 10 field Ron, 6,000 alloy plate, 9,000 ferrite, and 3 Alterium. What? Now we've got another thing to fucking go and try to find? Alterium? What the hell is Alertium? I don't know what the hell that is. Alertium. I guess it's Alertium. Hey, whatever. I don't fucking know. So yeah, that's going to be interesting, but that says subject to change under the build requirements. I don't know what Alertium is, so great. Googly moogly. Anyway, so that's them right there. Now, otherwise, what we've got right off the bat, we've got 6 new Augment mods, everybody, Augment mods. So let's take a look at them. We've got Augment mods for Atlas and for Equinox. So these are the 6 new mods right here. So we got Peaceful Provocation, which is a pacify and provoke augment. Pacify converts damage done to allies into an aura that slows enemies by 20%. Provoke converts damage done to enemies into 6% extra power strength. Obviously, as you max that up, that changes. I don't know what the full max is there. Let's just see if we can take a look just so you guys can see what the maximum is for these. So the maximum is going to bring you up to 40% on slowing enemies and a 15% power strength. So we're going to cancel that fusion. Claim and Frenzy. So Claim and Frenzy. Let's go ahead and max that up there so you can see it. Claim and Frenzy, Rest and Rage Augment. Killing an affected enemy causes the effect to spread to enemies within 5 meters for 100% of the remaining duration. That's interesting. Very interesting. Okay, we're going to cancel that. Come over here to duality. Let's take a look at duality. Let's max that up just so we can see. Duality is a metamorphosis for Equinox, the augment. So Equinox's other half breaks free for 7 seconds. Very interesting. I'm going to really look into this one because that means you basically run in 2 Equinoxes, you know, side by side for 7 seconds. And I don't know what could affect that, if you can make that longer in a duration or anything, but hey, 7 seconds is still 7 seconds. It's not too bad of a possibility that could be a really good augment. Okay, Titanic Rumbler. Let's go ahead and look at the Atlas stuff. We got Rumbler's Augment. Create a single Rumbler with 150% health, 135% damage, and a 65% speed that taunts nearby enemies into attacking it. That's pretty cool. I'm liking that. I'm assuming that that is based off of what your stats are, so it's 150% of the health of you, I guess. So time will tell. We'll have to play that out and see what that is. Tectonic Fracture. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Tectonic Augment. So it's going to create up to 3 walls with 100% health. Walls can no longer be turned into boulders, though. That's actually not a bad thing. The boulders, I never really liked the boulders much. I just kind of liked it as a wall. So this is actually not a bad thing. It all depends upon how we put it together, though, whether it's going to be beneficial or not. And then we've got Ore Gaze. This is the last one that's new. So Petrify Augment. Petrified enemies are scanned into the Codex and have a 50% chance to drop additional loot when killed. So it's got a scanning feature to it now. It's scanning them into the Codex. That's actually pretty cool. And a chance to get extra loot. So if you're doing loot runs, this is not bad to take with you when you go to do loot runs. So we might have to play around with that a bit and see how that plays out. But those are the new mods that have been introduced into the game, the Augment mods. Okay, and I'm just kind of flying blind here. By the time this video goes live, I will actually just be starting work on another 10-hour shift overnight. Never a fun thing. And we got the Porta Armor Bundle, which is the other bundle that just came out, as you can see it right there. Okay, apparently this was also given to us. So, shoulder blades, or shoulder plate, chest plate, and leg plates. Let's take a quick look at those, right? Shall we? So, when I get off of work tonight, I think I'm having a nice long weekend. 3-day weekend, it all depends, because I get off at like 6 a.m. in the morning. Appearance. Attachments. Not that I want to get rid of my Prime stuff, but the new... Oh, actually, you know what we need to do? What do we need to do to make sure that you guys can see this? Is... Yes, this is a slightly more lighthearted take on the update. I shouldn't say lighthearted, but relaxed take on the update. So we got the Porta skin there, the chest plate looks kind of funky. Oberon's armor, no, we're gonna go shoulder blades, Porta shoulder blades, pretty cool. On the other side, this shoulder blade, I like that, I do like that. And then we've got the legs, right? Here's the legs. I'm not sure that I'm really liking the legs. I mean, it's funky. Where is the other leg? Where is the other leg? It's pretty cool. It kind of resembles something I had back in DCU. So that's the skin, or the new accessories there, if you will. I like the arm pieces. The chest plate's pretty funky. I'm not sure about those leg plates though, but I'm gonna just go right back to setting this up here. I actually really like my Oberon armor shoulder blades, so you know, and then I want to have my Targus Prime stuff back on here. Love my Targus Prime for him. And yeah, I just think those armor, yeah. So back to that. Now, as far as everything else that's going on in this is all the new stuff. So if you only came to hear about the new stuff, there you go. For everyone else, let's go ahead and get into some of these other things that have happened, all the changes, and so forth and so on. Okay, so into the update 18.47, 14, what? 18.47. Had a couple conclave changes, lowered the damage of Equinox's MAME ability, increased the damage of the MK1 Strun, increased the damage of the Boar series, increased the damage of the one-handed swords, and their stances in Conclave, reduced the effectiveness of Excalibur's passive in Conclave. They reduced the damage, but increased the duration of Mirage's Prism, reduce the damage of Mirage's clones in Conclave. The impenetrable offense Conclave mod has had its damage blocked, or block reduced from 50% to 40%. I'm sorry about that. Increased rifle and pistol ammo obtained from ammo pickups. Increased ammo pool for the Boar series, the Prisma Gorkata, and the Prisma Gorgon. All that stuff is inside of Conclave. In terms of changes, they're saying they've made many improvements to the melee parry animations to help make visual effects smoother. We'll have to play that out. The Daiaku can now begin to charge another shot immediately after releasing the first, like all other bows. So there's been some issues on the Daiaku, which I know that Janzer has been upset about. I don't know if that's actually going to help him out at all. Directional damage indicators have been removed for abilities, weapons, or effects that do not self-inflict damage. So focus abilities, Necros, Despoil, etc. The air support gear item will now display a specific description based on what landing craft the player has equipped. A notification message will now appear when attempting to enter a mission in a locked region on the star chart. And let's see, we've got they made some adjustments to the Volcar Rates audio effects. They didn't make any adjustments to the actual fucking Volcar Rays stats. Anyway, okay, Chest of Kubro now instantly pick up drops, non-mod items instead of bringing them back to the player, so they'll automatically picked up. Mods will be carried back to the player as per normal. And slightly adjusted the location of Despair when being holstered. Okay, well, I know a lot of people that still don't have the Despair after all these years. Anyway, they've got a whole bunch of fixes. I will have the fixes posted, of course, on the Everything Warframe on nogcommunity.com blog and on the nogcommunity.com forums. You can always obviously check out the Warframe forums. But if you have comments or questions about any of that, please do feel free to leave them. I will try to answer them as best as I can, at least after I get out of work. Otherwise, like I said, you'll find them on the website, you'll find them on the forums, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. We'll end this here. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you soon.